Yo, what's good, everybody? How y'all doing? How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Let's get into this live right now. You heard? Let's get into it. Make sure y'all tap in. Let me know where y'all are coming in from. He said, laugh at my ass off." The title, bro. I even forgot what the title was. Let me check out the title real quick. What did we put up there? Breaking Giannis Antetokounmpo. Let me see what we wrote. Make sure y'all check in and tap in. Let me know where y'all are coming in from. Breaking Giannis Antetokounmpo defends LeBron James. Oh, I can't see the title, man. I can't see the title. But anyway, we're gonna get into it. Make sure y'all tap in, check in, let me know where y'all are coming in from. And we're gonna get into this live, man. Because enough is enough with this nonsense, bro. Like, enough is enough. So let's get into this one right here. Let me make sure I sent out the notifications real quick. And we about to get into it. What up? What up? What's good? What's good, baby? Let me just see if I sent that out. Okay. Let's get these likes up, and then we're going to get into in the next minute or so. KC in a bit. Okay, KC present. Shout out to you. All right. Okay, I just sent it out. Okay, looks like we good. Looks like we good. Giannis, let him sink. Giannis is bugging, bro. Giannis Antetokounmpo is bugging. Matter of fact, thank you for reminding me of that, what Giannis just said. Let me pull up Giannis's quotes, because Giannis says some stupid, you know what. So let me pull up what Giannis said, because sometimes Giannis be saying stuff that be making me wonder, like, yo, bro, what are you talking about right now? Let me see if I can pull up the Giannis. Oh, I got it. Okay, let's give it like another 30 seconds and we're going to get into this live. Let's give it another 30 seconds. What up, young brother? Big fan of the channel. Hey, appreciate you, man. Did you see what Chris Broussard said about the bag? No, I did not see that. I don't know what Chris Broussard said. Somebody say Giannis is losing me. He losing me too, bro. Giannis is losing me too. Giannis is up there typing stuff that don't nobody know what he's saying. Shout out to Philly in the building. Let's give it 10 more seconds and we're going to get into this live. Okay, so let's get into this live, man. People will catch up as we go on. All right, let's get into this live. So there's a conversation going on out there, right, that centered on some comments that LeBron made on the Mind the Game podcast. Okay, LeBron goes on the Mind the Game podcast, and let me see if I can pull up the sound for you guys here. Let me see if I can pull up. Okay, I got the sound. Let me pull up the audio for you guys, because I want you guys to hear it for yourself. Because if I say it, it may sound like I'm hating. Just a second.
He's got this. What can he do here? What can he do?
What does this even mean?
Right.
Listen to this.
Bag of tricks. But you know, like, think about it.
Bag of tricks?
Like, you guys both made it. You made a couple tonight, crazy shots. You made a couple tough fadeaways tonight. But the reason you guys are great players, because most of the time you can do the easy shit. Get to the rim, finish, make your free throws, make your open threes. Okay, then you get to the step back, boom. The game is won on making fundamental plays, not your bag, right? I know they don't talk about that in Europe when you're growing up.
Yeah,
right?
no, I never heard the thing bag since until I came to the NBA.
Right. And when I was growing up, it wasn't talked about it. Like the least amount of dribbles to get where you need to get to was when I grew up.
Efficiency.
Michael Jordan wasn't out there dribbling 1,000 times, to get to the spot. He get to a spot and raise. Isaiah Thomas, as great of a handle Isaiah Thomas had, Isaiah get to a spot and raise. All these guys that I grew up, Grant Hill, get to a spot. I'm bigger than you.
Straight line.
Big Dog Robinson, I'm bigger than you. Allen Houston, all these great players, that I grew up watching and admiring. Penny Hardaway, yes, they could dribble the basketball, but it's no Tracy McGrady. Even as great as Tracy's handle was, I'm bigger than you. I'm gonna get to the spot and at least amount of dribbles. Kevin Garnett, it's
good footwork.
Just good footwork. Get over the top. If I'm a bigger than you and I get you on my shoulder, I get you on my hip, I'm gonna use my size. You know, I see it all the time. It's like, you know, I'll be on social media, like LeBron has no bag. It's like, I'm sitting over here with
what is that?
LeBron has no bag, and I'm sitting like at 50 billion points.
Right. Leading scorer of all time in the NBA, no bag. That proves the point.
Yes, just play the game.
Come on in, guys. Let's try to get these likes up, baby. And then we're going to get into this. You see, this is the problem when you plant so many narratives. When you plant so many narratives and push so many agendas, you end up pushing agendas against your own agendas. In this clip, they are talking about, I appreciate you, Mitch. They are talking about the pointlessness of being able to dribble the ball and dribble the ball and dribble the ball, when that is the very thing that they use to say that this era is better than the previous eras. They talk about, oh man, the players today, they really can handle the ball so well. Their ball handling and their dribbling ability is off the chart, and their ability to shoot threes and their dribbling. Players in the past could never even dribble with their left hand and all of that, blah, 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 blah. And this is one of the reasons they say that this era is better than eras in the past. Ball handling is one of the things. And now we got a clip of you saying ball handling is a waste of time. Dribbling is just a waste of time. There's no need for it. But then turn around and say, oh, this is the reason why the previous eras players in the past, they couldn't even dribble the ball. I just wanted to point that out while I was listening to him. Yo, all right. There's so many things I can say right now that I don't even know where to go mentally with this story, with this topic. I literally could say like 10 different things and I don't even know where to start. Let's start with the fact that LeBron is saying that people say that he has no bag, but somehow he was able to score 50,000 points. I just got into a huge argument with Gilbert Arenas. I wish I had the technology to invite him on this live right now. We have a shouting match going on, voice notes over this topic. I'm trying to figure this out. LeBron is saying a bag is worthless. It's worthless. Now, let's change the word bag and replace it with moves or skills. Because I think they're trying to turn a bag into dribbling. And that's not what we're talking about. A bag is another word for skills or moves. That is what a bag is. We all know this. Dribbling is part of the bag. It's not all of the bag. When they say a player has a deep bag, they're talking about his dribbling ability, his shot making ability, his counters, his footwork, his post work, his mid-range game. That's what encompasses a bag. That's what they're referring to. And the fact of the matter is, LeBron has a bag. Yes, he has a bag, or rather, he has skills. Yes, he does. What are LeBron's skills? Some of them are physical attributes that we're just going to include as skills. Number one, LeBron is 6'9". That is a physical advantage that he has that other players do not have. Number two, another physical attribute of his is he has speed. Another physical attribute that he has is that he has strength. So therefore, when you match size, speed, strength, it allows you to do things where you don't need to have a wide skill set, because you could just out physical your opponents. Hence, that's how he played bully ball. He can just dribble 1 or 2 times, put his head down, and just carry the defender to the rim and lay the ball up. That is his bread and butter. LeBron's bread and butter is 1 or 2 dribbles, hezzy, make his way to the basket. You're not going to be able to stay with him. And even if you do stay with him and he's going up for the shot, you're not going to be able to stop him from either getting a foul or and one because of his strength. It's all physicality. That's his game. His game is predicated on physicality. Now, over time, he has developed some moves. He has become a reliable perimeter shooter over time. But to say a bag is unnecessary, to me, is crazy. We put up some polls on our channel, and I'm going to get to Giannis because I put Giannis in the comments. I'm going to get to Giannis' goofy ass in a minute, because Giannis be behaving like a goofy for no damn reason. I don't know why he does it. So we put up a few polls on the channel. First poll we put up, does LeBron have a bag? Out of the 800 voters, 750 voters, 79% said no, 21% said yes. Did MJ and Kobe have a bag? Out of the 1,100 voters in the last hour, 96% said yes, 5% said no. Now, LeBron is trying to redefine what basketball means, and we're not going to let him get away with it. We're just not. You're not going to redefine basketball, bro. You're not going to tell us, oh, nah, that don't matter. This don't matter. First of all, basketball is a spectator sport. We watch basketball, if y'all didn't know. We watch it. Maybe some people don't watch basketball, but we watch basketball. So the more appealing you look as a basketball player plays a large part as to us believing you're good or not. I'm sorry. If you have a beautiful basketball game, I'm going to hold you in a higher regard than somebody that has an ugly one. I'm just sorry. To say dribbling and all of that don't matter, if that was true, why was and one such a big thing? Y'all remember and one? If dribbling and all of that didn't matter, why was and one such a big thing? If dribbling didn't matter, why did Allen Iverson take the world by storm when he got to the NBA? Because of his crossover dribble. So AI was not effective while he was averaging 33 points a game in a regular season. AI was not effective. What are we talking about right now? Like, what are we talking about? Now, let's take it a step further. I want to talk about this thing about you don't need a bag. Because LeBron is saying you don't need a bag. And now he's trying to teach kids coming up that you don't need a bag. Let me tell you the players that have a bag. Kyrie Irving, Tracy McGrady, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Dirk Nowitzki, Larry Bird, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Oscar Robinson, SGA, Nikola Jokic. The list goes on and on and on and on and on and on of players that have bags. So you're telling me that those players that have bags, it's irrelevant, right? It don't matter. So a bag don't matter no more. Somebody said, Dreamers Pro. No, you are a casual. You're a casual. Because you would got to be a super bozo to think you're going to go out on a basketball court and be super athletic and not know that your athleticism will wane over time. Michael Jordan had a bag. He trying to talk about, oh, I look at Jordan, 1 or 2 moves and he gets his spot. Yes. How is that so? What are we talking about, bro? We all watch basketball. Kawhi Leonard, we all watch basketball, bro. What are you talking about? Yes, Jordan could get to one move and one. What did Jordan do when he got to his move? Jordan had impeccable footwork. Jordan can go right or left. Jordan could fade away over either shoulder. Jordan could play out of the post. This is called having a bag, my boy. You have moves. You have a wide arsenal. So when Jordan got older in the second three-peat, he was still effective even all the way up to 35 because his athleticism waned, but his skills kept him up there. What are we talking about right now? Why are they up here trying to like reimagine basketball? Oh, a bag don't matter. A bag don't matter. A bag don't matter. Really? Guess what? Had it not been Kyrie Irving and have a bag, nigga, you would have lost in the finals because nobody could make a shot. Nobody. So it was Kyrie and his bag that was able to get himself open and get himself a shot. These dudes is they bugging. What are we talking about? If a bag don't matter, Kyrie would have never been able to get an open shot for himself. Oh my God, yo, these dudes, man, they, like, yo, when is enough with these dudes, B? When is enough? A bag don't matter, but that's how Kyrie saved you in the finals. What are we talking about? How else did Kyrie get that shot up? Go look at the play. Dribble, step back, shot the ball damn near from his freaking ankles behind his head and hit the three. How else you do that without a bag? So if it was so easy, why you ain't do it? If you didn't need a bag, why you ain't make that shot in the finals? If you don't need a bag, why you ain't make that shot? And I think we're confusing the fact that by saying LeBron has no bag. No, LeBron has a bag, yes. But compared to other players, it looks like he don't. That's what people are saying. Not saying that he ain't got no bag. Of course he does, obviously. Of course he does. But compared to those other guys, he doesn't. And y'all are now trying to talk about, well, what's effective? Well, you tell me what was effective. What was effective? Because them other dudes I just named, they got chips too. Them other dudes I just named got chips too. More than you. So what are we talking about right now? Kobe got more chips than you. He had a bag. Jordan got more chips than you. He got a bag. So what's your point? What's your point? Now let me get the Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shout out to the people in the live, man. We're gonna go through these. We're gonna play the audio in a bit. Let me get into Giannis Antetokounmpo. So LeBron says, no, Giannis sees the quotes. These are the quotes here. Giannis decides to respond. If there are people out there that believe that one of the greatest players to ever be on earth has no bag, man, I have seen it all. You notice we put the bagless ones in the title? You notice we put the bagless ones? I never got on Giannis before. Today I'm going to do it, baby. Today we going to get on Giannis Antetokounmpo's ass. We going to get on him. Does Giannis Antetokounmpo have a bag? Hell no. Not no. Hell no. Not no. Hell no. Giannis has no bag, bro. Giannis has a lot of physicality. He's a workhorse, but he has no bag. Do you know how I know this? Because Giannis himself knows this. Giannis's baglessness has hurt the Milwaukee Bucks in the playoffs. That is a fact. Giannis's baglessness has hurt the Milwaukee Bucks in the playoffs. This is a fact. If a defense can leave you wide open and make that their game plan in a series, you are hurting your team. That is a fact. If you cannot hit a wide open mid-range jumper consistently to force the defense to at least be honest, to keep them honest, you don't have a bag, bro. I love Giannis, but we're not going to lie. And the part that kills me is this. Gilbert Arenas, who I'm arguing with over this story, I'm arguing with him right now. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't it Gilbert Arenas like 2 years ago was getting on Giannis saying that Giannis don't know how to train? Or did I just make that up? Did I just make it up? Was it not Gilbert Arenas that was getting on Giannis talking about he needs to improve? Why does he need to improve, Gil? Why? He doesn't need a bag. You remember? Or did I make that up too? Was it not Gilbert Arenas that said, and we all got pissed off at Gil, Giannis needs to work on his game? Am I missing something here? What was he talking about? Giannis is what? Giannis has been 44% from the mid-range this year. So you trust Giannis as a mid-range shooter? Man, stop. Let's stop. Let's stop. I don't care if you wrote 75%. Let's stop. Like, let's stop. Let's stop. Nobody trusts Giannis in the mid-range. Let's stop. I don't care what percentage you bringing up. Let's stop. The fact of the matter is, Gil said Giannis needed to improve his game. I didn't say that. Gil said that. You know who else would be playing in the NBA right now if he had a bag or be a real player? Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons. He would be a great player right now if he developed a bag or a wide arsenal of moves. But he didn't. He didn't. And now they're trying to make it seem like bags, like having moves don't matter. And therefore, if you somehow have moves, that means you are an inferior basketball player. What kind of upside down universe are we living in, bro? What kind of upside down universe are we living in? Look at Russell Westbrook. Perfect example. Russell Westbrook, when he was young, his athleticism was through the roof. But as he got older and his athleticism waned, and he didn't have really developed his game beyond that, he suffered. Making excuses for Kobe mid-range droppage in the playoffs, but Kobe Bryant is the best mid-range shooter in the NBA when he played. What are we talking about right now? Kobe Bryant has the most mid-range jumpers made over a 10-year period, unassisted, than anybody. What are we talking about? What do we talk? So you're saying this to say that what? Giannis, I'm confused. Where are you going with this? Giannis is somehow like, I'm confused with this. LeBron is somehow, I'm confused with this. Both Giannis and LeBron are not on Kobe Bryant's class as offensive players. They're not. They're not even in the same classroom as offensive players. They're not. They're not in the same league. Both Giannis and LeBron are not Kobe's. They're not in the same room at all. Not even the same. They're not even in the same building as offensive players. They're not. It's not even close. You cannot compare LeBron as an offensive player to Kobe. You can't. You absolutely cannot. Like, don't put Kobe, LeBron, and Giannis in terms of offense. You can't do that. Because now you're making it seem like you don't watch basketball. How LeBron got 50? Because he played. How you ask? LeBron is about to be playing for 23 years, bro. You asking me how he got 50,000 points? You ask me, how does LeBron have 50,000? He's been playing for 23 years, and you're asking me that? LeBron has one playing style, which is what? Bulldozing his opponents, driving to the basket, and shooting open threes. They don't even close out on LeBron James on threes. You notice that? Go back. We did a highlight video. Go look at LeBron shooting threes. They don't even close out. They just watch him shoot it. Because the defense, a part of them, still don't believe he will make it. He basically gets wide open looks from three. And he's been able to take care of his body. But he played long. He played long. Are you even serious? If Jordan decided to come out of high school, if Jordan didn't go to college and came straight out of high school and played for 23, he'd probably have 60,000 points right now. What are we talking about? Let's stop the nut. Y'all talking about counting stats. But the point I want to get to is y'all are telling me that having a bag don't matter? Excuse me, if having a bag don't matter, how is Nikola Jokic the best player in the NBA? I'm trying to figure it out. Nikola Jokic is the best player in the NBA because he's arguably the most skilled player in the NBA. Or am I missing something here? Because he's not beating people with his athleticism, and he's better than everybody. He's better than everybody. He's better than everybody. And he doesn't have one athletic bone in his body. But he's better than everybody. Bring your best athlete that you got. He better than them. So, at first, bag don't matter. A bag don't matter. A bag don't matter. People that have bags, they're not efficient. They don't know what they're doing. They need to take 755 shots a game. But Nikola Jokic dominating all you dudes. Come on, like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? SGA has a bag. What are we talking about right now, bro? Y'all are watching the finals. Excuse me. Wasn't it the fact that Ant-Man had a lack of a bag that his team couldn't event? Let me see what Gil's saying, man, because I know he didn't. Nah, he ain't got at me yet. He ain't got back at me yet. I'm waiting to hear his response. Shout out to appreciate the super chat. Just a second, y'all. Like, what are we talking about? A bag don't matter. But Nikola Jokic is the best player in the world, and he's the most skilled player in the world. But it don't matter. What are we talking about, bro? You've been eliminated from the playoffs 2 of the last 3 years by a player that is more skilled than you. And you're telling me that skill doesn't matter? What? LeBron just sat up here and said, it's not important to have a bag, but meanwhile, 2 of the last 3 seasons got eliminated by a dude that got more bag, that got a deeper bag than him. But it don't matter. But it don't matter. I'm lost, bro. I am lost. He said he's 4. If you like, he could have been 25. You think it's a matter because he's 4? Bro, do you see Nikola Jokic play basketball? Do y'all watch that dude play basketball? The dude doesn't have one athletic. I don't even see him dunk like that. Nikola Jokic be playing basketball like as if he's playing volleyball. Sometimes he be up there just batting the ball to himself, like doing this and doing that. Like, yo, he's just playing with these dudes. But I'm going to tell y'all the real reason why I think LeBron is saying this. I think the real reason LeBron is saying it's not important to have a bag is because he used to get beaten one-on-one. That's what I believe. I believe at the heart of this, the reason LeBron is saying this is because they used to get beat in practice in one-on-one. I want y'all to think about this for a second. Kyrie Irving was beating LeBron in one-on-one. I want y'all to think about that for a second. Kyrie Irving. 6'2", 6'3". Kyrie Irving was beating LeBron in one-on-ones. Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving was beating LeBron in one-on-one, bro. I want y'all to think about that for a second in your mind. In a 1v1, Kyrie used to beat him. I'm trying to imagine the world in a 1 versus 1, Kyrie beating Kobe. Oh, we saw that already. Y'all remember in the Olympics when Kyrie was trash talking Kobe Bryant? Oh, man. You see, that mess would have worked with LeBron. You can trash talk him and nothing gonna happen. Go back and look at that video. Kyrie was trash talking Kobe. What was Kobe saying to him? He said, he's a little, you got a little bit of talent. He's all right. He said, you just talked yourself into 50. He said, you just talked yourself into 50. What was Kobe telling Kyrie? You're going to need a pick to get me off of you. Don't call for a pick. You're going to need a pick to get me off of you. That's what Kobe was saying. And what happened in that game in Cleveland? What happened? Kobe caught Kyrie coming down on a fast break. Kobe picked him up half court. You all saw the video. What happened when Kobe caught Kyrie? A 34-year-old Kobe, not 28. Because you wouldn't have dared to say that to a 28-year-old Kobe. He caught him, and what did Kobe do? Kyrie went into his bag, and Kobe stuck with him every single dribble and then blocked his shot. And blocked in an NBA game. Blocked his shot. And not even not like a light block. He blocked it out of there. Locked his ass up. That's Kobe. You think Kyrie beating Kobe in a one-on-one? You bugging. Let me play what LeBron had to say for the new people that just came into the chat. This dude is diabolical. I'm finally realizing that this Mind the Game podcast is not about X's and O's, bro. This podcast is about trying to rewrite basketball history and plant all kind of narratives. And the new one is, you don't need a bag. Listen to this real quick.
Tonight, crazy shots. You made a couple tough fadeaways tonight. But the reason you guys are great players is because most of the time you can do the easy shit. Get to the rim, finish, make your free throws, make your open threes. Okay, then you get to the step back, boom. The game is won on making fundamental plays, not your bag, right? Huh. I know they don't talk about that in Europe when you're growing up.
Yeah,
right?
no, I never heard the thing bag since until I came to the
When
NBA.
I was growing up, it wasn't talked about it. Like,
You lying. When I was growing up, it wasn't. What is LeBron talking about? When I was growing up, yes, it was talked about. What are you talking about? LeBron ain't no 47,000-year-old man. LeBron is 40 years old. That means he was born in what? 85, 84? What are you talking about? LeBron is acting like he wasn't around when dudes was getting in a... Like, what are we talking about? He just made that up. It was nobody spoke. Yes, they did.
the least amount of dribbles to get where you need to get to was
Angles,
when I grew up.
efficiency.
Michael Jordan wasn't out there dribbling 1,000 times.
Jesus Lord.
To get to the spot. He'd get to a spot
Right.
and raise. Isaiah Thomas is greater the handle Isaiah Thomas had. Isaiah get to a spot and raise. All these guys that I grew up great.
Let me ask y'all a question. What LeBron just described as getting to a shot or a spot, excuse me, and raising, wouldn't you consider that part of your bag? Your ability to drive going right or left and pulling up and hitting a jumper, isn't that part of your offensive repertoire? Isn't that part of your bag? Isn't that what Michael Jordan and Kobe and these guys used to do? Oh my God. Bro, I'm lost, bro. I am lost right now. I'm lost. And it's a damn shame we can't play no NBA highlights because I don't want to get this video copyrighted. Bro, let me keep playing.
Get to a spot. I'm bigger than you. Straight Big Dog Robinson. I'm bigger than you. Allen Houston. All these great players, that I grew up watching and admiring. Penny Hardaway. Yes, they could dribble the basketball, but it's no Tracy McGrady. Even as great as Tracy's handle was, it was, I'm bigger than you. I'm going to get to the spot and at least amount of dribbles. Kevin Garnett.
What? Yo, what? This is disgusting. He even threw in Tracy McGrady. Bro, we saw Tracy McGrady played. He was one of the most skilled players in basketball. Go look at that duel between Tracy McGrady and Kobe Bryant. What are we talking about? That whole game was a duel between two skilled offensive wing players. What are we? Jesus Lord.
It's
Good footwork. Get
just
up over
good
top.
footwork. Get over the
Good footwork is skill work, bro. What are you talking about? Footwork is part of your skills. It's one of the reasons you went to Hakeem to try to learn it. Footwork is part of a bag.
If I'm bigger than you and I get you on my shoulder, I get you on my.
What is this thing about LeBron keeps talking about? I'm bigger than you. I'm bigger than you. I'm bigger than you. Why does he keep going back to this thing? If I'm big, okay, what if you're not bigger than the defender? Then what do you do? What do you do when you're not bigger than the defender? Y'all do know Kobe has been guarded by bigger players, right? Y'all aware of that, right? Kobe has been guarded by bigger players. Y'all aware of that, right? Go back and look at that series between the Utah Jazz when Kirilenko was guarding him. Kirilenko was bigger than Kobe. But Kobe's skills allowed him to be effective against Kirilenko. Oh, I'll give you another example. LeBron James trying to guard Kobe. LeBron James trying to guard Kobe. He used to give him buckets. And he's bigger than Kobe. Y'all remember that fadeaway jump shot that Kobe hit in Cleveland that touched the rafters and came down? He's not bigger than LeBron. But he was still able to get off that shot. T-Mac is bigger than Kobe. What are we talking about?
My size. I see it all the time. It's like,
Pause the video. He talking about using his size. Okay. I got him right here. Who's the most dangerous player in the NBA? Who would y'all say? Who would you say right now is the most dangerous player in the NBA, at least for the last 5 years? Who would you say? Who is the most dangerous? Y'all know who he is. And he's not a big. Who would y'all say is the most dangerous player in the NBA? Nope, it ain't him. Curry. Stephen Curry is the most dangerous player in the NBA. It ain't even close. If Stephen Curry gets hot, it's donezo for you. You're done. You're done. You're done. You can bring out whoever you want to bring out. If Curry gets hot, you're done. You're done. Because Curry just needs a peep of daylight, and he's splashing it. Who is Stephen Curry bigger than? So how is Stephen Curry able to dominate the NBA And almost everybody he plays against is bigger than him. How does that work when you don't have the size advantage? How does it? No, help me figure it out, because skills don't matter. According to these dudes, skills don't matter. A bag don't matter. What's their thing? Oh, all you need is just one dribble, and you get to your spot and pull up. Okay, Curry don't do that. So how is he able to destroy you dudes? Stephen Curry doesn't do one dribble, get to your spot and shoot. He doesn't do that. So how does he do it? Stephen Curry is literally a walking bag. Everything that Curry does involves skill. Everything. Every single thing Stephen Curry does involves skill. Every single thing. Why? Because he doesn't have an athletic advantage and he doesn't have a size advantage. So Curry is purely skill. Purely. Curry is so skilled, it's almost mechanical. Go back and look at Stephen Curry in a basketball game. His skill level is almost he's almost like mechanically skilled. Forget about the fact of him running around. It's not the running around that makes him skilled. It's not even that. It's when he stops. And what he does before he stops is what makes Curry. You got to think about this. Y'all play basketball. It's one thing if you're coming off of screens and a pin down and you're coming up to the top of the key and you're curling right. You have to do a whole set of things to curl to the right. It's a whole different set of things if you're coming up and curling going to the left, especially if you're a right-handed shooter. Going to the right, you're doing certain things. Your foot, you're placing your feet, the way you're shooting puck, it's a totally different thing. Going left is a totally different thing as well. Cutting from the baseline, coming up, reversing around the baseline, going to the corner, it's a different thing. Understanding how to set your feet at different points on the court to ensure you get a good look. Then you catch the ball, hezzy, dribble, go left. If the defender stays with you, doesn't bite on it, you reverse spin. Dribble again, hesitate, pull up, shoot. It's all skills. Curry runs all over the place because he's not big enough to just shoot over defenders. So you're telling me that skills are not important, but we watch Stephen Curry every single day play basketball? Bro, these dudes just be up here lying, man. Let me finish it off.
LeBron has no bag. It's like I'm sitting over here with
What is that?
LeBron has no bag, and I'm sitting like a 50 billion points.
Yes, LeBron has a bag. Yes, he does. In terms of skills. But compared to these other guys, he has no bag. I'm sorry. He has no bag. LeBron has his own unique attributes, as I said before, strength, speed, ability to finish at the basket. He's ambidextrous, all of that. Those are his skills. And that's what he does the best. But in terms of a bag, that's his bag. But when we're talking about players that have bags, you're not in that conversation. He's not. You have Kareem has a bag. Bird had a bag. Jordan had a bag. Kobe had a bag. Hakeem had a bag. Tim Duncan had a bag. Kevin Garnett. And the list go Kawhi Leonard, all of them. Stephen Curry, Nikola Jokic, all of them do. But LeBron and Giannis ain't got no bag. Giannis ain't got no bag. That's a fact. And I'm a Giannis fan, but Giannis got to stop with the nonsense, bro. Giannis be saying stuff sometimes to be making me wonder, like, why am I a fan of Giannis, man? Giannis be saying things that I don't understand. Like, yo, why are you saying this? This is crazy. You don't need a bag. But meanwhile, Stephen Curry's in the NBA, who's extremely skilled, but you don't need a bag. Kevin Durant is another one. Kevin Durant ain't dunking on people no more like that. It's his skills that allow him to be so effective. KD works on his game. He got skills. But to say you don't need a bag is crazy to me, bro. Just get to your spot. One dribble, pull up, shoot. That's part of a bag. Not everybody can do that. I don't know what to say, man. Yo, these dudes don't warm me out. Anyway, guys, these are my thoughts, man. Appreciate you guys for being a part of this live. We got a lot of great content dropping a little bit. Kevin McHale, of course. Isaiah Thomas, of course. Of course. Somebody said, what is a bag? A bag is essentially your skills and your moves. That's a bag. That is a bag. And I think it's hilarious that the same people that are trying to prop up this era and tell us this era is so great are now telling us that dribbling is irrelevant. When that's their claim to fame. Man, the way these players today, they dribble, man, it's incredible. Players in the past can never dribble like that. Then have LeBron turn around and talk about, oh, man, that's just a waste of time. That's just a waste of time. You don't need it. So then why y'all be telling us this era is better than eras in the past? Because that's all y'all base it on. Who can dribble the most? That's all y'all base it on. Who can dribble the most? I don't know what to say, bro. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. Anyway, man, catch you guys on the next live, man. I'm out, man. Catch y'all later.